And welcome back to MH76 Gaming. My name is Morgan, and this is Farming Simulator 2019 or 19, whatever it is. So we're restarting after the last game's mistakes. I have used the glitch for the money to get a truckload of money, because I still don't know what all the different vehicles do and what attachments go with what vehicles, etc, etc. So we're going to be buying a few things that don't quite work. So pretty much just got the money so we can try different things, and once we know what we're doing, we'll probably restart again without the money cheat and see how we go. But that's about where we're up to, so let's hit it. Okay, so first thing we can do is harvest this field. I also wasn't going to bother with helpers and things again, so let's unfold the harvester. Oops. Better attach the harvester first. And let's turn it on. Now, New Holland. Okay. I also messed up with the leasing on the last game, so with the money thing we can just buy things and see what works and what doesn't and not worry about it. We'll be able to buy a baler, and the other thing I want to do is also buy a ute, possibly. So I want to try and just work out exactly how to transport pallets around without having them emptied into the trailer. Because the last one we bought in the last game emptied itself into the trailer, which wasn't great, as we had a second one we wanted to get as well. So I need to be able to move the pallets around while they're still essentially pallets, not have them emptied into a trailer and then move the trailer around. So a whole lot of little things like that we have to learn. Which is why we've gone for the money cheat. Let that empty out there. We might even get a better harvesters and things like that, just to make things go quicker, but I don't want to jump too far ahead. It is mainly for fixing mistakes, working out what works. Just let that dump out there. Oh yeah, that's looks fairly easy to pick up that line from inside. Yeah, I'll run a little off course though. Guess we don't need to be pixel accurate. We should add a little, allow for a little overlap. So we'll be able to bale make some hay bales from this as well. And the other thing we've done is add the set the VSync to fast in the NVIDIA control panel to override the game, which I read gets rid of the micro stutters and things like that. And so far, it's been good. It was odd that it ran fine for a little while, then it just started stuttering everywhere, so it must have gotten itself out of sync. But that appears to have fixed that, so here's hoping. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Our lines aren't too great. That's probably another thing that's just going to come with practice. Working out how much overlap to leave. 75% of capacity of this harvester. And we're still running 5 times acceleration on the time, because I think that was pretty decent last time. The day still took a fair while, but it wasn't ridiculously fast for crops and things to regrow. Oops. These last couple of bits tidied up, and we can go up to the shop and buy some gear. Now we might actually come down here and just empty this ourselves to the trailer. Where's the pipe? Pipe out is down. Are we close enough? Just. The pipe back in. Park the big girl up in the shed. Keep things somewhat tidy and organised. Helper J has completed their task. Who's Helper J? So in theory, I'm also running the cowboy hat mod. So the dude's got a cowboy hat instead of just the cap. So let's hook this up. And at the shops we want to sell this tractor. We want to get maybe a ute, maybe a flatbed trailer, we'll see. A few things on our list. We should actually though, let's work out where we can sell this stuff. I hate that. Keep using the left stick. So let's see, what do we got? We've got wheat. The spinnery. Now I'm not sure if yellow means you can sell it there, but we'll go here first because that's the closest place. So if they don't take it, nothing lost. And we've learnt that the yellow icons don't mean they'll just take it. As I said, this one's still about us learning things as we go, so there absolutely will be mistakes made. We've moved the camera up a bit so the map's visible. So things are... yeah, it's definitely running a lot better with that VSync setting. So I'm back to running at 4K with anti-aliasing and very high. I'm sitting at 60 frames a second, nice and rock solid. Okay, so here's the place. Okay, so it looks like they'll take logs over there. So I guess we've got to learn what exactly what places take what things. Actually, let me just double check. It might actually be here. We might. So wheat is the first one, so we can sell that at Central Grain Elevator. Okay, that makes sense. It does say on the map. So let's tag that place. Actually, the restaurant, 804. Even better. Okay, so if you actually look in the menus, it is pretty straightforward. Don't know how we missed that for the entirety of the last stream, but now we know we can head on out. Go to the restaurant You wouldn't think a restaurant would just want a trailer load of wheat dumped in the car park, but hey, if they're paying the most money, they can have it. And then we'll head on and sell this Fiat tractor because it's painfully slow. Definitely much more enjoyable when it's running smoothly and not stuttering everywhere, making you feel a bit seasick. Okay, so here's the restaurant, is it? And I've got to go around the block. We can't get in that way, so just go on either roads on the map. Hook a left here. Another left here. Oh yeah, restaurant. Fantastic. Okay, they got a big silo thing here. Good stuff. Let's pull up. Alright, so pretty happy thus far that we've actually worked out where to sell stuff. It was surprisingly easy once we used some common sense. Now let's head to the shop. Tag that place. So even though we've got the money cheat on and got our, what's that, however many hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars, I still want to actually try and make money so that when we play again without that, it's kind of second nature. Okay, let's go around the block here. Oh, can we get into the back of the shop, or do we have to go all the way around? Jeez, this thing's painful. Now, I believe we'll have to detach the trailer before we sell the tractor. So we don't want to sell the trailer. So we'll park this up in the parking lot. Now, looks like it's a standard type hitch, so let's put it over here out of the way. And hopefully it won't disappear on us. But I guess we got enough money to buy another one anyway, so let's detach. Alright, so I believe the vehicle buying and selling point is down here a little bit. Here we go, not a scratch on it. Let's get out. Left vehicle options. We want to sell. Yes, I want to sell that vehicle. Fantastic. Okay. Oh, actually, can we buy a vehicle here, or do we buy that up at the store? Okay, so that's the customize and repair vehicles, which we don't need. So customize, repairing and selling is there. Buying stuff is here. Alright, so we want to try... we do want to try a skid steer loader. Do these actually have a tow hitch would be the $1 million question. So we can tow our trailer back. And no would be the answer. That's okay. So I think maybe the type of front it's got on it also determines the attachments you can have, is it? No, this is the same type of front end. Okay, so we do want to buy that, but not just at the moment. Let's get what does the garage do? Oh, that shows us what we own. Okay, so yep. Let's customize one of these. Fantastic. Change color. What colors can we get? Oh, that's the wheels. Okay, let's not quite super shiny black. Everything's super shiny. Fair enough. Main color. Oops. Something that stands out. Yes, we'll take that. It's got a tow hitch on it. Good stuff. Back out of there. So there's our new ute. So hopefully we can fit a... Okay, let's unfold the car. Okay, that pops the back down. Let's just double check it will hitch up to this trailer. It should do. That's one way to do it. Okay, so that will hitch up there, but we also want to buy some other things first, so we'll just pop this, I guess, over here out of the way. We'll just take up a heap of space in the car park. But the amount of money we're spending, they should be okay with it. Alright, so now we could get a forklift, but what the heck's that? All these farming machines that I have no idea what they are. Okay. And a forklift. We could go a forklift, but I was also thinking the skid steer loader. We can pop the forks on that. And two birds with one stone. So we can have just a little loader. We don't need a real big one, so we'll grab this one. I do prefer the tracks to the wheels. You can fetch your purchase at the store. We also want to grab, though, what is it? The attachments. What's it come under? Don't need a corn header. We will need some bale stuff eventually. Front loaders. Skid steer loaders. Okay. So they're actually sorted by what type of vehicle you've got. And we've got the skid steer loader. So wheel loaders and front loaders are no good for us. So in theory, these should all work. That's a bale spear. Is that where I went wrong last time? No, I can't remember. No, I bought one of these and it wouldn't fit on the... That's right, because it was for the wrong type. I bought it for a front loader. Anyway, this one will work. 800 bucks. Let's buy that. Yep, that'll go on. I know that from the last video. So that's about the only thing today that's not going to be guesswork. So we can now throw that on our little skid loader thing. Fantastic. Okay, so up and down and pivot. Awesome. Let's get this bad boy out of the way. Alright, so the last piece of the puzzle will be... that's a tipper trailer. So we can probably put one pallet in here. I'm hoping. Or those wheel arches inside. Anyway, I'm hoping we can put a pallet in there. Otherwise we'll need a different type of trailer. But this is why we've got the money. So if we buy something that's wrong, it's not the end of the world. Let's just see what we got in the way of trailers. So I think that's the one we've got. So this little fella, is that a tipper? Ah, okay, a bale loading wagon. That'll also do for our pallet work. Well, I guess, can you open the back? Does that tip? It's hard to tell from the mechanism. Anyway, what other trailers do we have? That one's covered. We don't need covered one. Is he getting a bit too big? Must just be that other one. Okay, anyway, we don't need to worry about that just yet. We'll buy a... What do we got in pallets? Fertilizer, herbicide. Poplar Springs pallet, sugarcane pallet. Okay, so none of those. We need a big bag. Pig food, oats, wheat. Oh, okay, so if you've got chickens, looks like they eat wheat. So if you're growing wheat and farming chickens, that'll go together well. Okay, so we need a seed big bag. So we'll grab that. Buy that. Yes. Yes. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Hop in this bad boy. Unfold the car. I don't think we could... Okay, so that is that little trailer with the 2 high on it. Okay. It's hard to tell exactly what some things are, but that's alright. Okay, so forks we need to angle down a bit. Not quite that much. Now go and pick up this pallet. This might actually be easier now. It's actually running smoothly to do it from the first person view. Slow and steady wins the race. Actually, is that wider in one dimension? Do I need to go the other way? Let's see what happens, I guess. Oops. So the wheel arches are a problem. That's disappointing. I thought we'd be able to transport stuff in that better. So that has not worked fantastically. But it's in there. Straighten the forks up a bit. Alright, so if we hop in here and we want to fold the car. So in theory, if we can get all this back to the farm, we'll be laughing. That's a successful first trip. Let's get out of there quickly. So we'll need to just do a bit of a dodgy and hook this onto the back of the trailer. Straighten up a bit. Oops. Okay, so in theory, actually we can back up a little bit. That may be too heavy. Okay, what if we just hook it like that? I don't think the physics is super duper realistic, so we might be in luck. Anyway, let's see what happens, I guess. Get our little road train home. Back to the farm. Oops. And maybe not. Okay, that was wishful thinking, but that's alright. Oops. So we'll leave this here for now. Let's do the right thing and put in a parking spot. Then no one trips on the forks. Okay, so we get this trailer home. We can then come back because I'm also going to need a weeder and some other things. So, we want the map. So if I bring a tractor back, we can buy the weeder. And we want our place here. Tag that. I should actually try visit on that map and see if that just like teleports you back. Because that'd be handy for getting around quicker. If you're not transporting goods. Oh, this is a lot quicker. Where are we going? Straight ahead. So we did get our seed in the back, but it's not ideal for transporting those around. We might have to do a bit more digging and see what's the best way to transport pallets around. Oops. Oh, that's not a good way to do it. Got the speed wobbles. And still looks alright. So yeah, we've got a lot of weight on the back with that trailer and that pallet of seed. And some hair trigger steering. Okay, so let's leave that bad boy there. Actually, we can get out and leave that there as well. Let's see what that visit X. Fantastic, we're back there. Good stuff. Okay, so we don't have to worry about getting cars to and fro. So we want a weeder. I am planning on just doing wheat at the start to get that down, sorted out, and make sure we know what we're doing. Weeders, weeders, weeders. We've got a seeder, I'm pretty sure. Yep, so we got a seeder. We got the plough and a cultivator. Fair enough. So we need a weeder. What is a windrower? No, we'll worry about that later. So we need a weeder. I don't think we need the real deluxe one, but 15 meters wide, 12 meters wide, and 9 meters wide. I think we'll just go for this one for now. Yep, just buy it. Yep. Yep. Okay, and that's a mower. That's a telehandler. Not even sure what a lot of those are. Large tractors. What do we got? Okay, they are super expensive. It's okay for us though, with the current little cheat we got going. Interesting, okay. Okay. Oh, I should have just checked. Do they have like a tow hitch on the back? Yes, they do. Okay. We probably don't need that just yet. Our small ones will do. So we got the weeder. Medium tractors. Not even sure which ones we've got, to be honest. Small tractors. That Fiat was definitely one of these. The other ones might be a medium. Okay, so wheel loaders, we've only got the one. Does not have a tow ball either. Trucks. Okay, so if that's a... Whoops, too far back. we've got our weeder. We don't have a truck. That's the harvester we've got, which is 5,600 litres. What do we get up to at the large end of the scale here? Okay, that's the big daddy of them all, is it? 141, 144, 145, 171. Interesting, okay. That's some serious kit. Anyway, so if we've got a truck... trailers, okay. So I'm thinking if I buy a trailer... Actually, can you get these bigger ones? And knock the sides off in here. What's this? Michelin... okay, so there's no option on this one to knock the sides off. What about these ones? Nope, only the wheels again. This one, only the wheels. Okay, so if we make this a flat one, I can probably load my... See, that's the odd thing. I can probably load the weeder onto it, but I don't really need a second trailer, and I probably couldn't get the skid loader on there. So if we look at a hay baler, balers. Where are we? Baling technology. Okay, bale wrapper. Okay, a baler turns loose to run into convenient bales. Doesn't actually say which one it makes. That one made the round. Is that a bale wrapper or a baler? Or is it both? Bale collector. Okay, so they're bale collectors. These are the actual balers. I think that's the one from the tutorial. Okay, so if we grab that, buy that, yes, okay. And while we're here, we'll also buy this one, 16 bales. A bale collector. Buy it. Yes. Okay. Okay, so we got a heap of stuff here. Now in a perfect world, I can get this up onto the bale collector. And when I come back with my tractor, I think that's going to work. Oh well. Can't blame us for trying. If we could buy ramps or something. A low loader. A low loader. Is that under trailers? This thing? Ah, not in trailers. Okay. Low loaders. Okay. Fair enough. What does that actually hook onto? Ah, can be attached to a tractor by using a dolly. Fair enough. Let's give it a go. So we'll need a dolly, I'm guessing. Yep. Okay. I just need to whip back to the... so... Does this thing have ramps for loading? Or do you actually just load on anyway? I need to duck back and get my tractor. Oh, okay. Cool. It splits. Interesting. Wrong one. Let's duck back home. Grab a tractor. There's so much of this stuff, the equipment and that. I just have no idea what I'm doing. But we'll work it out slowly but surely. Yeah, I kept buying the wrong things because I wasn't sure which attachments went on which vehicles and all that kind of stuff in the first game yesterday. So I thought I'll just load up on the money. Then I can work out what works with what, not worry about wasting money. And then once I know what goes together, I'll restart it without the money. So this is all about just working out which trailers and things go with which tractors and all that kind of stuff. Okay, that's interesting. A bandit low loader. I'll have a look for that next time. Alrighty. Oh, actually, Okay, so if I'm trying to get that skid loader on, detach, okay. I'll suck it back in first. Actually, yeah, that'll work. Okay. Now that makes sense. Okay. I'll just get this thing home. Then we can come back and load those trailers on. Oh, I guess it's easier just to bring a tractor back. Good stuff. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay. So another question I had was transporting pallets, because I bought a ute to put a pallet in the back of it, and it's got the wheel arch lumps in there, which makes it a bit awkward, but it did work. Is there an easier way to transport pallets around, or do you need a trailer like this? Okay. The bale config one, I was looking at that, but I wasn't sure if it'd just go flying off. But I guess that might have the retaining straps without having the sides on it. Let's stick this trailer somewhere out of the way. Fantastic. Where do we dump it? Over here. Cool. We go and get our rest of our trailers. Because I did try that that trailer that you start with to get the pallet back home by backing up onto it, but then it just basically unloaded the pallet into the trailer at the car park at the store. That's why I've been mucking around with the skid loader and the ute and things, trying to get the actual pallet back intact. But yeah, couldn't work out last night how to do it. But now we know. Thanks to Turbo Rocky. So tonight the goal was just to get some wheat harvested and get the hay baled, those kind of things. Work out where we're going to sell it. Yeah, and then branch out from there basically once we got one sorted out. Move on to doing something different. But I figured we'd start simple and just build on it. Going to be a bit of a relay getting these trailers back, and then we should have most of what we need, hopefully. Hello Steve, how you going? Hello to everyone in the chat. How long have I been playing Farm Sim? This is day 2. And day 1 did not go great. So starting again with a heap of money just to try and work everything out. And then planning to start again without the heap of money. Once I actually know what I'm doing and I'm not wasting a heap of money like I did last night. I just kept buying the wrong attachments for the wrong equipment. So tonight's just pretty much about learning what goes with what. And once I've got a decent understanding of that, we'll kill this one off and start again without the money cheat. As I do actually want to do it legitimately, not starting with however much money that is, a lot. And our weeder should be the last thing we need for the moment. We can grow some wheat, sell it off, and get the hay baled up and try selling that as well. So tonight's goal is keeping it simple and trying not to make too many stuff ups. I was tempted to just, with the money cheat, grab the Scorpion King and go full forestry, but I thought I probably won't learn. I'll miss too much of the basics and learning how things work if I do that. So I'm going to start with wheat. Start at the beginning. Not jump too far ahead, even though we've got the money to do it. But no real accomplishment in just buying it with the money and not earning it and building up to it. So that's where we're at. All right, so oi, oi, oi. So I guess I need the grab the weight again. Put all this stuff away so I'm not running it over in the middle of the field. Okay, so we've got ourselves a baler. Okay. Now we can actually do something. Okay. Unfold the baler. Lower the pickup. Give it some juice. Yep, something's happening. Okay. Four bales of hay. Okay. Transport position. I'll leave that there. So let's get this field prepped again. And we can replant it. And we should be on our way. Fold it. Is it already? No, it's already folded down. Lower it. Need to leave a bit more overlap. Make sure we're not leaving gaps. So a quick question to chat. If you leave those little strips that are missed, does your field not get maximum efficiency? Does it only plant, say, 98, 99% of the field and not plant where you've missed? Or is it more just a visual thing? Yeah, what's happened there? We lost the stream. I think the stream might have just dropped there for a second. And we're back. Don't know what happened there. Almost finished our little field. These last little straggler bits that we've missed. Okay, field 1 is cultivated. Looks like it's already seeded, and that one's cultivated. Detach that. That's what I had to do. With a pallet of seed in the back of the truck. We were waiting for the front end loader to come back so we could unload that. Okay, so unfold car. Might not be too easy to get out. Oops. Well, it's not pretty, but we'll take it. Where will we dump this? Take it over to the barn in between all the fields. Yep. Pallet handling is fun, especially when you stick it in the back of a ute and it's not level to begin with. But that's how we learn. Back in the shed for this old girl. And up to grab our cedar. Do we need a plough? Where's cultivated enough? Maybe cultivated enough. I don't think we need to plough it. Let's find out. Can never remember. Yeah, the pallets are pretty painful. The other option is to buy a cheap trailer and just have it unload into that, which I actually did by mistake last time I was playing. Alrighty. Let's attach that. Attach the weight at the front. Wheat was on the right one, damn it. There we go. Lower the sower. And turn it on. Okay, that's interesting. Thanks for the follow, brother. Wrong button. Look, the B team gets by. They might not be the best, but they'll get there in the end. That's the theory. Now, I was going to hire a helper to do the field, but I figure the repetition is going to be good to learn it early on. So I will persevere with it. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, there's a few mods have been recommended I'll have to check out. I'll have a look at that GPS one as well, because my lines, as you can see, are not very straight at all. I was hoping the practice it would get a little better. And it is getting a little better, but it's not fantastic still. But we'll get there hopefully. Another question I had, I'm stopping the seeder when I turn around. Do you have to stop that, or does it just stop when it's not actually on a bit of farmland type thing? Oh, one field down. Ah, okay. Good to know. Lower it. Do this one the fast way. Yep. Cool. Not the best place to put that tractor. And that is both our fields done. Turn it off, lift it up. Okay, so speaking of fertilizer, that is the one thing I don't have. Fertilizer. Or a slurry tank. Either or. Might go a slurry tank. Yep, haven't looked into the contracts yet. I'm still just until I work out exactly what goes with what. That's why I've just put the money cheat in so I can just go nuts and buy different things and give them a go. That is 9 meters. It wants a truck dolly. We'll just take this one. So if we buy that. Yep. And how do we buy slurry? That's liquid fertilizer. Can we buy slurry? Okay. No worries, that's why we've got the money cheat. Buy some liquid fertilizer. Yep. And we'll buy a liquid fertilizer trailer. That's all. Okay. Do the two little icons down near the under the garage icon? Geez, that's hard to explain. Second row, second one in. If they got the both there, does that mean they'll take liquid fertilizer and the solid fertilizer? Or is that something else completely that I haven't seen yet? Solid fertilizer and lime, okay. I guess it's probably a sprayer we're looking for. Transports liquids. Nope. Can you put liquid fertilizer in a slurry tank? Is that the right type of trailer to use? Or am I not seeing something here? Crop protection. Fair enough. Okay. Sweet. Thanks for the tip. Give that bad boy a go. Alright, back to the shop. Yes, I mean the tutorials were pretty good for the game for understanding the actual mechanics of the farming side, but they did just have everything sitting there in the field ready to go, so actually working out and putting together what goes with what and how you get things moved around, and that's been a bit of a nightmare last night, which is what's led to tonight's massive money and just buying things and trying things. Because I notice everything in the menus for like where you sell stuff as well is just based on the icons. Then trying to work out what those icons actually represent. I mean, once you know them, it's probably fair enough, but yeah, when you got no idea, it's a bit of a struggle. Hang on a sec. I may have missed that as well. I look worried. Ah, not worried. Never worried. Okay. Okay, I'm going to have to spend some time in here. Yep. Oh, it's good to know it's there. I'll, yeah, have to spend some time looking at that. Work out what's what. Ah. Okay, so you change the seed type in the seeder. Fair enough. So my plan with this is to just fill this up here. Save taking that pallet back. Just use their car park as my storage facility. I'm sure they won't mind. Yeah, well, that's true. I am their only customer. And business is good. Okay. So can you fertilise a field like this, or do you have to wait till the plants come up like our top field? Would be another question. Okay. I don't think any of them have been fertilised yet, so... Okay, hang on a sec. Wrong button. Is that in... Oh, okay, yep. Okay, so these ones haven't been fertilised yet. Cool. Okay, 2 that are growing, and 1 that's harvested. Oh, that top one's harvested. I thought there was some crop in there. Ah. Let's take care of that next. Okay, turn on the sprayer. Thanks for the follow, Zach. Okay, cool. All over the shop. We might not fit through there. Okay, cool. Unfold it again. Do. Yep. Cool. Whoops, wrong one. Wrong one. Yep, so it's showing them fertilised. Cool. How you going, Lancashire farmer? Let's fold this girl up. Look, it's going slowly, but we're getting there. No pizza, no glory. He's giving me all the hot tips. Otherwise, I'd probably still be ploughing that first field. Okay. Drop it. Well, obviously. No pizza on my diet though, so that's been ruled out. Let's grab that. I'll sort out this top field. Lower. Okay, yep. I'm definitely going to have to look in that GPS. Okay, yep, I'll check that one out too. Follow me. So the only mod I'm running is the cowboy hat. So that was as far as I got into the mods. But I will check those out. No, only started yesterday. So yesterday was just doing the tutorials and started a quick game and wasted a whole lot of money. So we're here with the money cheat, just learning the basics and trying to get a handle on it. Yeah, I do tend to get hooked on these things. I still love my Euro Truck Sim too. So I thought this would be similar vein. Yeah, well, if I wasn't running the cheat to learn it, I'd be probably be broke by now. Yeah, I agree. I do want to build up slowly, so I've put the money cheat in just to basically cover any stuff ups, like the slurry tank I just bought and didn't use. So, but I'm still trying to stick to pretty basic gear, just to learn the basics and build up as we go. So I'm guessing once you've got the basics, the better gear's just bigger and faster. But the basics will still be the same. Yep. I am keen to get into the animals as well, but I figured we'll start with some wheat fields, keep it simple. Yeah, don't want to jump in the deep end. Okay, yep. Fair enough. So sheep be the easiest of the animals, you reckon? Okay. Good to know, good to know. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I wouldn't be too concerned about the money, but they sound like they might be a good one to start on just to learn the basics of the animal farming side of it. But yeah. So I do want to try animals and that while I've still got the money cheat on before I turn that off and restart everything. I'll try a bit of everything and make my mistakes when it's not going to cost me a ton. Okay, yep. Cows for the slurry. Okay, yep. Yeah, this is all stuff I'm gonna have to learn. But we'll try and get on top of wheat before we branch out. Okay. Yep, so it sounds like cows or sheep and some basic grass. Okay, 300 cows. Feeding them all day, yep. Okay. Yep, I haven't played any of the older ones, so it's all new to me. Yep. I will check out some mod maps as well. Okay. Yep, I might leave them separate for now, but that is, I do have that turned off in the plough option, so it doesn't go over the. Where was it? Is that an option in the cultivator? Or is it the plough to make the plough, yep. I did see that during the tutorial, but I will just work on them separate at the moment. Let's lift this up. Yep. Cool. Alright, drop that. Okay, yep. I've got the weeds on. I was planning on just running the weeder through, whether I could see them or not once the crops started coming up. Yeah, I've got lime turned off. I think crop destruction was off with this game by default, but I did leave the weeds on. Let's lower this. Turn on the sower. Yeah, if the weeds get annoying, I'll turn them off when I do the restart. Yeah, I'm not adverse to lime, but I just figured with what I'm doing in this one, it's just one more thing to forget and muck up. But I might turn that on for the other one. Okay. Okay, so we got something growing over there. I do know the key. Okay. So is that just all the commands? Yep. No, it's brought up the list of controls. Oh, it actually changed the controls to the keyboard controls when I hit it from the gamepad. Okay. Okay, cool. Yep, I'll check that out. Cool. I will do that. So does that just let you unload and reload things if they get a bit screwy? Oh, okay. Yep. Okay, good to know. Yep. Yep, when I do replay it without the money mod, I do want to try and do it by the book, but that might be handy in case we get ourselves in a pinch. Not have to scrap the whole thing and start again. So yeah. I'll definitely look into that. Yep. Cool. Oh, okay. I'm still getting to grips with what's already in there, but yep. Free DLC is always a good thing. Yep, I will check that out. Did the DLC that's already out add anything worth having, or is it just more variations of the same kind of stuff that's already in the game? So I didn't grab that one yet. I just bought the base game. Is there anything that's like a must-have? Okay. Okay, this gets a bit tricky in the dark. Okay, yep. Cool. I'll wait and check it out after the updates and see what the forums are saying. Okay, yep. How you going, Jaden? Okay, yep. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a ton of stuff in the base game already, but I guess if they add some more interesting stuff, can't be a bad thing. Look, I wouldn't say it's a worried look. I'm trying to concentrate on getting the line straight. Maybe that's it. But I'm not zero worries. I don't know. Maybe I do look worried. But I'm not, so that's okay. All right. It's probably just me trying to remember a million controls and things and having no real idea what I'm doing. But it is, I'm definitely having fun and not worried. So we'll get this fertilizer on, do a bit of a moonlight fertilizing. Okay, turn on the sprayer. Whoops, wrong button. Turn it on. Just seeing if we had any headlights there, but I can't see any. Can't see a control for it. I have lights. Are they on? Okay, I'll have to check out the control for that. That's right, I'll just get this last bit done. In the dark. Actually, I'll head down the other end. It's not so much shadow. Just drive over the crops. Okay, yep. Let's try 5. Ah, bingo. Legend. Okay, yep. I'll need to work out what the gamepad is. Ah, okay. Maybe it's not on gamepad. Now we're cooking with gas. I have seen the light. You're absolutely correct. I'm guessing these are weeds. So let's fold this one up. Yep. Yep, I've only got the basic weeder. I didn't get a sprayer or anything, so... Thanks for the follow, brother. Do some midnight weeding. Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll try and catch the weeds early, but if not, I'll just turn them off, I think. If they're going to be a problem, but I'll try and deal with them. I was tempted to try wheel and joystick, but my joystick's mounted on the desk and my wheel's mounted over on my race sim setup, so it's a bit of surgery to try and get the two of them together. So I figured the old Xbox gamepad will do. I'm running a Fanatec Club Sport 2. I think it's just the 2, not the 2.5. Lower the weeder. Oh, look. It's a wheel, it does wheel things. It's definitely probably an overkill, but yeah, it should work. No, it's hard mounted into a rig, so it's a pain to move. That's where the old gamepad comes in handy. Yeah. Right button and B. Good to know. Oh, okay, cool. You wonder why they don't put that in the right button menu on the screen. Look, that could be it. Sim racing games. I was playing a bit of Project Cars 1 and 2, Assetto Corsa, bit of Dirt Rally as well. Yep. Yeah, Euro Truck Sim and American Truck Sim as well. No, the original Assetto Corsa. I was waiting to see what happened with Competizione once it left early access. Cool. Did it have VR working yet? Because I pretty much only race in VR when I'm driving. Can't go back to the flat screen. Okay, it does. Cool. I don't think it had that when I first looked at it, so I was holding off. But I'm still playing the original with all the mods and everything. So, and the light shader on the first one now with the rain and everything makes it really good. Yeah, all that stuff. Yep. But I've got to get back into that as well. So, still trying to work out the best way to set that up to stream from the VR. Because I need a second webcam over there, and still not sure if it's worth the hassle or if it's going to be possible, but still thinking about it, trying to work it out. So in the meantime, I'm back on the gamepad trying all these games I've haven't tried before. Yeah, it's definitely possible. It's just working it all out. Okay, that's a bit odd. Unless it's for scares and things like that, like that Ritchie's plank and things like that make people just crap themselves. But I wouldn't think the Rift would have anything more than a normal heart risk if it was if you were used to it. And I was still also tossing up looking at the S because I've got 3 sensors around my room, but it's the S with the inside out tracking looked good, but then the having to wear the audio on it's apparently pretty bad, so waiting to see some reviews when it is released, and a lot of people have their hands on it before I decide to keep the original or go for the S. Oh, okay, yeah, the cable, that could be a problem, yeah. Oops, missed a bit. Yeah, if I got a new one, I'd probably give my Rift to the niece and nephew for Google Earth VR and the other educational stuff. Okay, yeah. Be putting out electromagnetic stuff or something. All the electronics. I could probably live without the headset instead of the VR, but I've only just switched to a headset when I started streaming. I'm still getting used to it. Because I live by myself, so the sound's not a problem. I don't annoy anyone. Yeah, I'm going to go and sleep in the house once I get these fields weeded. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to get the weeds another day or another night to get going. So I'll take care of them first. So I'm guessing these are weeds because we've only just planted this paddock, yet I cannot get rid of them. So that's a touch annoying. Okay, yep, I'll give that a go. Go across the grain, as they say. No. Well, it seems like a fairly good reason to turn weeds off, I guess. The decision was just made a bit easier. I was trying to do it properly. Yeah, I've got 4 square bales over on the trailer waiting to go. But I figured I'd do some more wheat crops and get a full load before we head in to try and sell them. Yep, thanks mate, thanks for popping in. I'm probably just going to do that 3rd field and then I'll send my little farmer to sleep and I might call it a night myself. Whoops. I'm going to need the weeder. So enjoy your food. It would help if the weeder was on the ground. Let's try that again. Lower the weeder. There's more bugged weeds in this one. I think we might have to just turn them off, unfortunately. More weeds there we can't get. That's unfortunate. Drop that one there. Thanks for the follow. Okay, now the toggle light is in the menu. That's interesting, ever since I dropped the attachment. Okay, so that's our fields done for day one. Weeded, planted, fertilised, all the good stuff. So our farmer needs to go and get some sleep. In the old homestead. What's that, 9:30 at night? So at 5 a.m, 5:30. Cool. So we're now into day 2. And auto saving away. Of course, we might wrap this one here. Day 1 has been more successful than the last day 1. I will say that. Thanks to the guys in chat for the chat and all the tips. Steered me in the right direction. Avoided a lot more pain. So yeah, so we'll pick this up next time and we will continue our cropping. That fertiliser work in 25 leaves a lot to be desired. I'll have to touch that up. Anyway, thanks for watching this one. If you like to follow us live, you can follow it on twitch.tv/mh76gaming. To be notified before we go live, just follow the Twitter at mh76gaming. And after the streams, the 1080p's are uploaded to YouTube. If you just search mh76gaming there, everything's sorted into playlists by game, so you can just find what you're looking for. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching. Thanks again to the guys in chat. And we will catch you for the next one. See ya.